Why is Asiedu Nketiah doing that, by the way? It's election time. You're campaigning for NDC. Somebody's campaigning for MPP. Somebody's campaigning for Nana Kwame Bediako. Somebody's campaigning for Mr. Adom-Otchere. All of you are telling the people what you want to do. Now, he has this very bizarre campaign that he started. He goes to Ashanti and tells the Ashanti people that Akufo-Addo doesn't want an Ashanti to lead the party after him. As a result of that, he went to bring Muhammadu Bawumia from all the way in the north. And he brought him to the MPP people. And that this MPP party is for Ashantis. It's not for the North people. So you Ashanti sitting here, Akufo-Addo has ignored you people because he, Akufo-Addo, wants to continue to lead the party. So he has ostracized all the Ashantis from the party. He forgot that the Minister for National Security is Ashanti. Both education ministers, Matthew Poku Prempe, now the running mate, and Osei Duchuma Ashantis. Cecilia Adapa is Ashanti. There are many Ashantis Akufo-Addo's cabinet. Akufo-Addo's relationship with Asante man dates back to 1983 when he was a lawyer for Asante Kotoko for pro bono. But that's not even the point. How did Akufo-Addo bring Bawumia when the man was elected? Did he bring John Mahama to NDC? Was John Mahama not elected as the leader of the NDC? Why then must Asiedu Nketiah say that Akufo-Addo brought Bawumia? Bawumia was elected by the people. Look at this caption on XYZ Online. Akufo-Addo should have allowed an Ashanti to lead the MPP instead of imposing a northerner on them. I mean, if I'm a northern youth, I'm 22, I'm from Wale Wale, I'm from Damango, I'm from Busa, I'm from Kusasi, I'm Mamprusi, I'm from Guprugu Yoyo, I'm from Damango, and I look at this. Akufo-Addo should have allowed an Ashanti to lead the MPP. Is Akufo-Addo the ballot box? The ballot box through which the NPP elected their leader. Is that Akufo-Addo? Akufo-Addo carried a single vote. He carried advocacy powers to advocate for a candidate. He was entitled to do so. He has to manage how he does it because he's the leader of the party, and he truly managed how he did it. He never really came out. He was doing internal, talking to people. I think Bawumia is better, etc., etc. Other people had other views. Other elders of the party had other views. Alan Martin had other views. That's democracy, isn't it? That's democracy. Maybe Asiedu Nketiah still hasn't grappled with the tenets, the ethos of democracy. Maybe he still hasn't grappled with those things, and he hasn't imbibed the culture of democracy coming from where we all came from as apostles of the Cuban Revolution. That's where we all came from. All of us former socialists. We all came from being apostles of the Cuban Revolution. Asiedu Nketiah is still in the Cuban Revolution situation. He does not understand the politics of the ballot box, that the ballot box is the most important personality within the context of political leadership and political challenge. He should understand that by now. You can't say that Akufo-Addo should have allowed an Ashanti to lead the MPP instead of imposing a northerner. How does Akufo-Addo impose a northerner? Now listen to the way in which he said it. This is the most dastardly thing you can see about a 21st century African political campaign. At the time when there's so much good going on in Ghana's what is now becoming a mature democracy, the chairman of one of the most important political parties goes to the Ashanti people, one of the biggest tribes in Ghana, where the MPP has a stronghold, and tells them that the exiting leader, Adudankwa Akufo-Addo, because he's not a member of your tribe, he didn't want your tribesman to be leader, so he brought a person from the north when the party belongs to you people, hoping that in that context, they will not vote for Muhammadu Bawumia and that they will vote for John Mahama. But if Muhammadu Bawumia is a northerner and they should not vote for him, John Mahama is also a northerner, why must they vote for him? I'm totally confused about the context of Asiedu Nketiah's message, and I'm sad. I mean, often when I'm talking about Asiedu Nketiah, I'm not sad, I'm just excited. But today, I'm truly, truly sad. And if I see Asiedu Nketiah today, I'll kneel down and beg him and say, Wafa, I beg you, some of these things, you can't say them. You can call me a lotto forecaster, that's okay, I'm your son, you can tell me anything you want. But you can't say this because this is destroying the fabric of the Ghanaian. And you are a chairman of the great National Democratic Congress, Rawlins's National Democratic Congress, Victor Gbeho's National Democratic Congress, E.T. Menson's National Democratic Congress. All of these stalwarts, Professor J.E.A. Mills, Atua Hoy, Joyce Aye, all of this, Tutubi Kwachi will never say this. He can never say that. Why does Asiedu Nketiah, chairman of the party, Samuel Ofosuan Pofu, these gentlemen, stalwarts, Evresefi Ankra, stalwarts of the NDC, these are people who fought the battles of the NDC, Koku Anyido, these are the people. They stood down for Professor Mills. I always said the story about Koku. He was the only one with Professor Mills in 2007, just 1 year before Professor Mills was elected. Professor Mills came out to sprint. Only Koku Anyido, one person was with him. You go to Kuku Hill, they say, oh, don't go upstairs, go downstairs. Koku is there. Koku will look at you because some of us, he knows, what are you looking for? I said, I want to see Prof. Is it for what? Okay, let's go. And he will take everybody to Prof upstairs. One man. These are the stalwarts of the NDC. Asiedu Nketiah knows about these things. Why must he be conducting such dastardly campaign? I'm surprised. Here's the video.
Sewako fano ama wababe bwao amwadi MPP akonwa no bia na wo kokra kama manen ko pribi on fair terms akontompo bia anim na wo baba chichire wo mo party no ya wo mo dia party no free wo mo krom wa twere ho ma to ho se me ma santini bia ma akuku dam ne animonyam 40 se Adeni monom, Dr. Prakunom, Alankasinom, Dr. Kotoa, onone papa ne de party no ba you. Achichiri mu nyina bomugala wi. Na sewako fano ama waba beboa amwadi MPP akonwa no bia. Na wo kokra kama manen ko pribi. On fair terms, akontompo bia anim na wo baba chichire wo mo party no ya wo mo dia party no free wo mo krom wa twere ho ma to ho se me ma santini bia ma akuku dam ne animonyam 40 se Adeni monom Dr. Prakunom Alankasinom Dr. Kotoa onone papa ne de party no ba you. Achichiri mu nyina bomugala wi.